Hi, I'm Jake Crowley with Bow Hunt the Public, and today I wanted to give a rundown of what bow setup I'm using for the 2024 season. I'm going to use the PSE Unite with the S2 cams at 27.5 inch draw, 70 pounds. I really like the S2 cams. They're specifically designed for a short draw archer, so that pairs very well with me. It's 32 inches axle to axle with a 6 1/4 inch brace. It has an IBO rating of 351 feet per second, which gives me a good speed while maintaining that accuracy from the 6 1/4 inch brace. I paired it with the knock-on Checkmate quiver, which sits nice and tight to the bow. I like it. It works and it matches. The Spot Hog Fast Eddy XL. It has 2 pins. I like that for hunting out of a tree stand. It allows me to keep my top pin at 20 and my bottom pin is around 38 yards. So it's nice to not really have to move your sight from 0 to 38 when you're in the stand. I run a Hamsky Everest Rest. It's integrated to the PSE using their integrated system. Nice and clean. I like wind-driven rests. They've worked well for me. I use the dead center stabilizers, a front bar, and a back bar. Moving on to arrows, I use Easton Axis match grades in 300 spine. I have 3 fletch of AAE Max Stealth Vanes. I've been using them for years. I really like them. 125 grain tips, and the total arrow weight is 464 grains. I'm going to shoot it through a chronograph so you can see what my bow is producing with that setup. So again, we have the PSE Unite with the S2 cams, 70 pounds, 27.5 inch draw with a 464 grain arrow. Let's see what we get. So pretty much what I've seen with this all along, we're right at 280. So now that we've seen how the bow shoots to the chronograph, I figured I'd take a couple shots so you can see how smooth this bow draws back to the speed that's producing and how quiet it is. Very smooth on the draw. It has a 90% let off, which makes it nice for holding weight on hunt situations. Dead in the hand, no vibration. We'll give it one more out here so you can see how nice that draws out. As far as broadheads go, to start there, I'm going to be trying out the Evolution Outdoors Hide. It's a 2-inch cut mechanical. It has a 3/4 inch fixed blade on the front with 2-inch mechanical blades. Should leave a nice hole. It's a steel ferrule, which I like. It should have good durability. I've already shot it out to 60 yards. It hits right with the field points. That has a lot more to do with the bow being in tune, but it's nice confidence boost to have your broadheads hitting exactly where you want. I'll be using the True Ball HBC Flex for a release. I like hinge releases. I've tried thumb buttons, index finger releases. For the way that I shoot and how my brain works, the only release that I can consistently shoot low with is a hinge, and I'm a firm believer in whatever you use to be the most accurate, that's what you should be using in the woods. If you shoot a hinge better during practice, that's what you should be using in the woods. We owe it to the animal to make the best shot possible, and if I make my best shot with a hinge, that's the only reason I need to be using that in the woods as well. That's a pretty solid rundown of everything that I'm going to be using for a bow setup in the 2024 season. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. if you could, click the subscribe. I'm trying to grow the page here. It's brand new. Go check out my Instagram at Bow Hunt the Public. That's also fairly new. Hope you guys enjoyed.